Welcome back, guys. This is Del, and we are back in Terrafirmacraft. And it's a beautiful day. Fog is burned off, mostly. And I don't think there's any in the sea right now, but I do know I built a boat. And I've been running around chasing fish and fishing them up. Gotta get some food without killing all our animals. So, the other thing I've been doing, and oh, hold on. We gotta pause. Because look what we got. Fresh strawberries. Oh, did these bloom as well? Oh, not yet. Oh, hey. I'll take arrows. I don't mind extra arrows. Alright. Our strawberries are in bloom. Oh, don't they look pretty? And we're going to make them look not so pretty. There we go. Got a strawberry harvest. I'm actually not sure if they harvest more than once. Could probably look it up. Not that worried about it. Right, hit S, and then hit S, and then hit S again. And we are hungry anyway, but we have a salad in here. Our salad is made up of mutton, potatoes, tomatoes, and cranberries. Quite the unique grouping of foods. And for everything it is, it's definitely lasting a little while. That's the second time I've gone around on that thing. It's already at 2% decay though, so it's kind of like, you know, you make the food, it starts going right away. Not fun, but hey, reality of life. Oh, and I can't cut the decay off of it? That I didn't know. Alright, so the other thing I've been doing, other than harvesting pine trees as the first ones I start digging out of this massive harvest of wood I get to do again, is because I loved the way my mine looked in the old Terrafirmacraft in my original series. I decided to make a new one. Totally forgot about the torches burning out, so it's a lot darker down here than I intended. We'll light it as we go. Put in support beams. I left 3 steps between every set. It seems to be working okay so far. My goal in this is both aesthetic, in other words looks, to make it look good down here because I want this down in my mine. And truthfully, I was working on getting down past the marble layer. Now, I went down through, as you can see I had some issues with places. I want to use a chisel on the middle one all the way up through to make myself a nice stairway so I don't have to bounce my way out of here or use smart moving, currently smart moving. My goal actually was, I'm kind of hoping that the third layer of rock is a dark rock to make some of our stuff from. Doing the mining more for the actual rock layers than for the ore. I'm not going to find a lot of that. We also went down over here. I had to, I was curious. Now I only lit it up so far, so this could get interesting. Put a support beam in, connected these 2 ravines. And this ravine goes down, and of course all of my torches burned out. Man, I keep forgetting about that. That is so weird to me. They didn't used to burn out in the old Terrafirmacraft. Alright, buddy. You've had it. Goodbye. And now I see your friend up there. Oh no, that's bad news. Let's get out of here. You're not supposed to have your mace break. Oops. In any case, I explored down there, and I'm not all that worried about going back. I mainly wanted to show it to you guys, but yeah, nope, we're not going down there. You guys can trust me on that one. This way. Mainly down there, there's galena, which is pretty much useless, and there was one other thing that I found down there. Nothing all that exciting. I did find out going that way that our next stone layer is slate, which is okay. Yeah. Oh well. So, I'll continue that. We'll see where it goes. I'll relight it to make sure that the monsters don't come in and try to eat me down there. Let's go check on our crop. We really need that wheat to harvest or to mature so I can get all these pigs and animals and work on familiarizing them. Ooh, it's getting there. Look at that. It's nice and tall. The barley is looking very good. That's also another grain we could use. Sadly, our squash, we lost a whole bunch by planting that way too early. Oops. Oh well. What do we got over here? Rice. Rice is looking good. Uh-oh. Hello. Let's replant you. Turns out I think I planted almost too early for some of this stuff, so I'll have to really consider that next time. The wheat had no issues with it. Yeah, not cool. But, so, I think the thing I'm the most excited to show you guys is I was surprised. It used to... I keep checking this stuff because I never believe it's not ripe, and I didn't even notice the cranberries were ripe last time. Our our charcoal pit. Hello, fish. See, that's what I've been chasing down. I feel like I actually get larger fish when I fish inside of those pools, which is probably totally something inside my head. By the time I logged back on last time after doing a little bit of work, this had actually already completed. I couldn't believe it. They really lessened the amount of time it takes. So here we go. Here's our charcoal pit, all done and ready for us. Which is somewhat satisfying and somewhat unsatisfying. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Don't take that the wrong way. I don't want to change back. That used to take forever to get that done, especially when you weren't on all the time, when you would log on to play and then but for the amount of wood I had to put in there, holy cow. Let's see how productive it feels once we see what we got out of it. So we need a shovel, not just to get the dirt off the top, but that's the only way you can harvest this charcoal. So let's clear this off and let's see how well, wow, see that, that's a full stack. That is nice. So you dig through each layer and it puts it in your inventory. So just this layer is going to give us, let's find out. Look at all that. We did really well. I'm really happy. That's 14, I believe, once you consider this piece over here. So yeah, I'm going to harvest this out and I'll pull you right back in. Not bad. Check it out. We have almost 3 full stacks just from one of the smaller versions. Well, okay, the original version of the charcoal pit. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to keep that going. Because that is what is going to run us further into the next ages of metal as we actually head in that direction, which is definitely where we need to be going. I think the next thing I need to do copper-wise is make an anvil. But the one thing I would like to do is find some place, I'm thinking potentially over there on that kind of plateau thing, to put our work area. So to build an actual building specifically for putting in the anvils, for putting in the forge, for putting in all that stuff. So that's probably going to go that way. The other possibility would be to actually put it underground, but then I think we need to find a more permanent lighting source, which is why I was looking at lanterns for this. But if we took it down here, I really should have brought the chisel with me. We can actually, we already have all the solid blocks, so we simply make space for what we're looking for and then dig the tunnel down into it. And we suddenly have a very easy way to put that in. Maybe, potentially. I'm not sure. This is just me brainstorming. It could potentially be a heck of a lot harder due to the distance or the depth required. Not sure. But there we are. That's where we're at on that. Are we excited? I think I'll be more excited when we actually make our first sheet of metal. Or maybe the first anvil. I will say that this is one of the more difficult mods, but there is a definite sense of accomplishment when you get to something new. Hello, pig. No, you're not allowed to eat my berries. Shoo. So that's where we're heading, and I think that's going to take some work. So let me get things moving in the right direction. And you know, we're going to stop. I'm going to stop that idea for a second. I want to talk to you guys about another option, something else I was thinking about. I didn't get... Come on, you guys. I know some of you are watching, and some of you definitely have to be somewhat opinionated out there. That or you've seen me do so little you really can't answer it honestly, which is probably the more likely option. But something else I've been considering doing is trying out some actual CTM or adventure maps. Definitely be worth a try to go that route. Something a little less time, I guess. Definitely take a lot of time, and there's definitely some offline time to, or off camera time to get things set up. Really? Seriously, I did that by hand to get, oof. And with you guys, because every time I've done this with you guys, it gives me all the saplings I could possibly want. And when I do it without you guys, I get no saplings. But hey, how are you guys? You guys aren't being my lucky charms today. I need saplings or I can't replant. Anything? Nothing? Alright, one last chance. Of course, white almonds aren't that far away, so I don't think. These might have been the ones that were a long way off. Woo! We can at least continue and hope the next one has more. because we now have at least one sapling. Really? For all of that, we got one sapling. Oh, game. Why do you have to be so mean to me? I know technically it's a very small chance, but really at least 1 or 2 per tree would be very beneficial to continuing to replant. But this is something I mentioned way earlier in the series, possibility that now I may have to go with the trips to get the wood and actually just outright chopping down forests that are a little further away from home due to the fact that I seem to be having issues coming up with saplings. So it looks like that may end up being the way it goes. That or just sometimes it'll be better than other times. This time was terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and get things together to start building that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this spot looks pretty darn ideal in my opinion. We'll have the house over there, nice and far away from any potential fires. Okay, so we need to first have a forge, which is really quite simple. The reason we want it inside a building is simply because it will stop. Hold on. This is one of those moments when squirrel's a good thing. Look, look, look. We have randomly generating grains. What? I don't think those are ripe yet though. Pretty sure we want to leave those go for just the moment. Yep. Those are not ready yet, but woot! I'm excited. Okay, sorry. Hey, we've been working, that's just Galena, a long time to get to have some animals here that we can work on. Alright, so what I was saying there, before I got squirreled, distracted, is that we want to, oh, hey, and you're right here. This is perfect. I didn't even realize you were here. Alright, so this gives us our base for our bloomery. And right here we'll put the wall, and we'll build the building in this spot. So the wall here, and inside this we'll put our forge. And the reason we want to forge indoors is because it will work just fine. Excuse me a moment. It will work just fine until it rains or snows, at which point it will quit working. So that wouldn't be any fun. Alright, this is awesome. I'm really excited because we don't have to worry about getting all that raw stone or such together. We can always replace it and give it a facade to make it look nice, but there's a basis. Sweet. Alright, so I guess that means we'll put a wall here and make it too thick there. Since that is already cobblestone, do we want to stick with cobblestone? Good morning. That was silly. There we go. There's the slate. And there's the marble making its way down. There's marble versus I kind of like the slate because I think I'm going for a darker look because we're going to be putting, I'll just dig this stuff back up. We're going to use some hickory because of the darkness of the actual wood. So this is going to go on top of it, and then this will go beside it. Yeah, I like it because the colors kind of mesh. So we're going with slate cobblestone. Alright, we know what we're doing that way. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, we could probably just leave that there. It stayed in a decent spot. We're probably just going to take the top stuff up. Pull this back in. Because that is the wall I was speaking of. And we need that to stop it from going further. So there you are. It's going to have an interesting look there, I think. How deep do we want to make this? Definitely past here. Not terribly beneficial, but life goes on. We'll put something over there to stabilize that. Probably that deep. I think that works. And then we'll give it this there. And up here. Now this needs to go away. And here we're going to have issues. We didn't. Nice. We did there. There we go. It kind of makes sense. We'll go with that. That works. Although now we're out of cobblestone from the slate. So I'm going to have to get some more back. So I'm thinking we'll go across, and this has to do with the roof. We need an uneven roof, so it comes the uneven number here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm thinking about right here. I'll put that down there. Is that going to be too big? Potentially. It's an awful large building. Yep, too big. Let's take this back in. There. That looks better. And then we'll have 1, 2, and these two will be the open doors that swing open to give us lots of air and space. And then we'll do a nice tall roof on top of that. Alright. I did some more mining. Got some extra slate cobblestone. Clean this up so this is all on the same level here. So some terraforming in there. Give ourselves a nice slate base. Probably run, I'm thinking just run some actual stairs up here. Use the chisel on those, make it look nice. Doop-doo. I think I should have done this before I got you guys back on here. My goodness, this shovel is ridiculously slow. Okay, so on either end, oh, see, messed that up. That should be, do I have that in here? Oh, I don't. Why do I not have that? Ah, that is not cool. Okay, well, we'll just break it. Very, very slowly. Alright, there we go. Put the hickory logs. That's what's gonna go there. Take this one out very, very slowly. There we go. Throw in our... Don't worry, I have extra. I just didn't want to make a whole bunch and have too much. There we go. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Can I add? I can. Add. Alright, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus you. Give me that back. I actually want mining for you, silly thing. Really? No, I can't add. That's kind of scary considering I have a lot of influence on my own children. And if I can't add, that's a bad sign. Let's throw another one in there for looks. There we go. Alright, so this is what we're looking at for a base. We got a start to it. Throw some stairs in here so it looks right. I like it. I like where we're going with this. I don't like this right here, but I already said I needed to fix this one. Alright guys, I think we got a good base going here. I think we got a good plan going here. Hey, I had an extra. Sweet. I think I'll do some work on this in the meantime. Up. If we're gonna have a steep roof, not sure how high up I need to actually go with those. Maybe only 2? Then have the roof start there? That's not gonna happen. Alright, well, also thinking at first stick with the dirt floor until we know what we're doing. And have extra resources. Let's see, I've got 10 of these. I need to come up with a slate door, or slate doors, or hickory doors for this thing. Why didn't I put another one here? I am just silly today. Alright, how's it look? I like the colors. I'm almost thinking the door need to be wider, but we don't have a wider door for that, so I think it's gonna have to do as is. Yep, it's gonna have to do as is. We'll put another 2 doors over here. So we'll put a door here, have a middle thing. Nope. 1, 2, 3. I didn't count this. I just went with what felt good. 1, 2. Put a door there. Single, 1, 2. Nope, I need to make this longer. Alright, so I will fix that because, as we all know, breaking blocks in this game is not exactly the fastest thing in the world. But we have a start. We have mines. The grain over there is starting to actually come together for us. I think it's looking pretty good. We got a whole bunch more trees to farm up over here that just keeps growing like mad. I do think we need to move the willow out of this area because it definitely decided to dominate some of these other trees and make it a little difficult to actually grow. Like right there, that maple sapling's not going anywhere due to that one. So willows are a little large. I think we're gonna have to move those. Everything's coming together. I'm excited. We may actually get to move on to the next stage and make a copper anvil next episode, guys. So I wish you guys the best and I hope you have an awesome time until the next episode. Let's get that out of there. Hopefully the next episode maybe we'll actually have some fruit. We'll see. In any case, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Terrafirmacraft. Please leave a like or a subscribe if you enjoyed this so that I can keep doing it.